Hello, all, and welcome to The Good Witch. If you are new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. So, that was different. I just posted a video for our daily intuitive one that is basically a message from Spirit because I started out on one path and it got derailed and taken over by Spirit, and I still owe you this reading. So, our reading for today. And I'm just going to tell you what today is. Today is Saturday, November the 5th. This is our daily guided message for Saturday, November the 5th. I still intend it for whatever day you see it on, but I need you to know what today was because you're going to want to look back at this day, especially if you see it a few days down the line. Our card today comes from African Goddess Rising Oracle. I am quickly falling in love with this deck. So, this is a beautiful card. Look at her. Isn't she gorgeous? This is Mambo Lambo. Mam Lambo. Not Mambo. Mam Lambo. And she's the representation of a shadow work. She is a Zulu goddess. She's one of the goddesses known for a river goddess from the Zulu nation. But what she represents, she represents self-sabotage and unfinished shadow work. She is a part of you that holds you back from your greater self. That makes you go back to toxic relationships. That makes you dwell in self-doubt. Be very, very hard on yourself. Literally killing yourself from the inside out. She's beautiful, so you would think that it's empowering. But she wraps around you and squeezes so tightly. She wraps around your heart. And she wraps around your intestines. And she squeezes you so tightly that you forget who you are. So, as I pull other cards to look through her, to add to her, it actually falls right in line with the message from Spirit that I posted a few minutes ago. You have to stop terrorizing yourself with penalties of imperfections. You have to not lean so much on discipline. You over-criticize yourself for not being disciplined enough, for not being strong enough to get through it the way they got through it. But dear, you got through it. Choose devotion over discipline any day and you will win, especially if you're here. If there's something that you're devoted to, rather than something you're trying to show discipline at, you will stick with it and you will be devoted to it. Because what we know how to do as spiritual people, as divine people, is, baby, we know how to love. We know how to love through any and everything. She represents your shadow monster that tells you that love isn't enough. She represents your shadow monster that sucks at your brain and tries to shut down the creative parts of you because the creative parts of you aren't producing what the social fantasy says it should produce. Seeing this means that you have behavior blocks within your path. You're on your way to doing something and you know it's healthy for you and you know that it's good for you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop off at this bar and I'm going to have these 3 glasses of wine because I know that's going to make me sleepy and it's going to take me off my purpose for today. But I deserve this because you know what? I was disciplined and I got up and did this morning. So you were disciplined enough to do what you needed to do this morning, but you're not devoted enough to stay true to your purpose. So if what you did this morning brings you wealth and not peace, if what you did this morning, if what you did this morning brings you finance and not freedom, and you were disciplined enough to do it, but you're not devoted enough to loving yourself. Let me give you an example. Let's use relationships because people resonate more with love. Discipline. Oh, wow. Discipline will make you get up, make breakfast perfectly every morning for your spouse. Discipline will make you be what your spouse needs. Discipline will make you go to work to make sure you can pay the bills at your home. Discipline will make sure that we have set nights a week where we go on date nights, and we have certain things that we have to do to keep each other stable and good and in a good place. Discipline will make you do that. Devotion. Devotion makes you happy to do it, and you don't just get up and cook breakfast because you have to. You get up and cook breakfast because you want to make them smile, and you're happy while you're doing it, and they're happy to receive it. It's not just thank you for the coffee. It was made perfectly. It was a tad more honey than I would like, but you'll get it right next time. And next time, guess what? You get it right. Devotion is, oh my God, you made me a cup of coffee again. That is so amazing. You are just the best person in the world, and there is nothing that could possibly be better about this coffee because it tastes like love, and you look like love, and I smell like love, and we are just love, and devotion causes that. How many of y'all would rather have devotion than discipline any day? Devotion to making someone smile. Devotion to making yourself smile. If you're devoted to your career, it grows rapidly. It grows rapidly if you're disciplined. But it feels so damn good to be devoted to it because devotion is attached to love. It means I'm doing it with love. I'm not doing it out of obligation. And because it's done with love, it's better than anything done out of discipline or obligation. If I cook for you because I'm disciplined to, that's like a school lunch. It's fair, it's enough, it's right. If I cook for you because I'm devoted to you, it's a 5-course, all-out, amazing meal. Some people prefer discipline, and those people don't know how to live life yet. Or they settle for discipline because they don't know how to accept devotion, or they've never experienced it or allowed themselves to truly experience it because it came in a different shape or form. But there's nothing better than to have two things that are devoted to each other. You can truly move anything. Devotion is like, you could be gone to war for, let's say, soldiers. Soldiers go to war, they go off. They have disciplined wives, military wives, or they have devoted military wives. Disciplined means I did what I had to because I had to. Devoted means I thought about you, I sent you positive energy, I wrote you letters every day, I was here for you spiritually even when you couldn't see me. I wasn't just faithful. I was faithful and devoted to you and making sure that you felt my energy. You felt my love from miles and miles and miles away. Because you know what I did? I prayed for you. I gave you my energy when I had none. On my saddest days, I sent you light. If you don't know how you made it through because while you were off doing what you were doing, I was here doing what I was doing to make sure that whatever you were doing went well. There's a difference between discipline and devotion. A disciplined wife, a disciplined partner. I was faithful. I did. Took care of the house. I took care of the kids. I resent you for leaving me. And I really don't want you to touch me now that you're back because I don't know what you did. I feel like I don't know you. But I'm here because I am obligated to be here. And here is where I shall stay. Because I said I would. I don't know about you. I prefer devotion. Now, sorry, I dropped the card. Mama Lambo will beat you up. She will compare your devotion to someone else's discipline and tell you, well, they got everything right every time. You didn't. She will tell you, well, you didn't do it right, and someone else did, and you didn't do it right because you don't deserve to be here. They're going to find someone else that's better than you. I know you do your best raising your children, but her kid's grades higher than yours, so you must be failing. I know you sing in the choir, but you didn't get that star part because you're not good enough to. You need to practice harder. You need to do more. Could you practice harder? Could you do more? Absolutely. But do it because it's something that you're devoted to doing, not because you feel like you have to prove your worth. So the reading does actually fall in with some of the message from the divine. Have the affirmation for today. I want you to tell yourself all day today, even beyond today, is that I have compassion for myself. There is a Yolanda Adams song called And Still I Rise. I think this is Still I Rise. Not the Maya Angelou poem, but it's a Yolanda. Shattered, but I'm not broken. Wounded, but time will heal. Heavy the load, the cross I bear. And still I rise, never to give up, never to give in against all odds. And that would sound like discipline. That is devotion. That is devotion. So stop terrorizing yourself about broken promises of discipline and choose devotion today and every day. Take an inspired action. Do something that shows how much you love something. Do what you love today. Enjoy the day. Be the day. Okay? Like, share, subscribe, and comment and love. Most of all, share. Peace, love, and light, y'all. From the Good Witch. I am, with all hope, devoted to you. Check out the links in the description box below. All right, loves. Make sure you watch your monthly readings too, all the way to the end.